Hello dear students, welcome to Royal Palace PU College online classes. So dear students, today in this session we shall start with the chapter that is continuity and differentiability. It is a very important chapter, okay, and it is having a lot of weightage in your annual examination Karnataka State PU Board. So the marks weightage of this particular chapter we shall discuss. That is, for 1 marks, 1 question will be there, okay. Next 2 marks, 1 question will be there, 2 marks, 2 questions, 3 marks, 2 questions, and then 5 mark 1 question and 4 marks 1 question will be there. That means the total marks, what does it carries? Here 1 marks plus 4 plus here 6 plus 5 plus 4, the value will be 20. That means here this particular chapter, continuity and differentiability, plays a very major role for your annual examinations Karnataka State PU Board. That is for 20 marks it is. Now whereas regarding the here now, so today in this class we shall start with the chapter that is topic that is continuity or the continuous function. Now here this is all about the weightage of the class here, weightage of the chapter here. Now we shall start with the continuous. Now what do you mean by this continuous or the topic continuity? Topic continuity. So before starting with this topic continuity, let us take a very simple example, then we shall go back to this particular topic. So here this continuity topic, it requires the basics of our limits, and differentiability means already many terms you had learnt in your first PUC related to our differentiation as well as the limits over there. That we shall discuss about the topic that is continuity. Let us take a simple function first of all. Any example I will take, that is y equal to f of x, okay, y equal to f of x equal to x value, f of x value is 1, okay, f of x value is 1 when x is less than 1, okay, and one more thing, that is 2, its value will be 2 when x is greater than equal to 1. When x is greater than equal to 1. This particular thing we shall discuss now. So first of all, going into this problem, first of all we shall draw the graph of it. How to draw the graph here, that we shall see. This is our x axis, okay, this is our y axis, this is our x dash axis, that is negative x axis. This is an origin, that is O. You are knowing how to draw the graph here. Now here this is point 1 here, this is the point 2 here, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Okay. Now here this particular y value is 1. When it is 1? When x is less than 1, not equal to 1, strictly less than 1, less than 1. That means when here it is minus 1 here. When the value is minus 0.0001, okay, the value for y, when x is minus 0.001, the value for y will be 1 here. Okay, that means here our function will be of this particular type, but excluding this particular point, okay, but exclude that particular 1 point. Now when the value is 2 here, when the value for y is 2, when x is greater than equal to 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, when x equal to greater than 1 or equal to 1 also. So what is the value here? The value will be here, that is 2. Okay, for our instant take the value as 0 here, instead of taking here, okay friends, we will change it here, instead of taking it as 1, I will take it as 0 here. That means the value will be here 2. But here one more thing what we have to discuss is, when x is greater than 0, the value will be 2, okay, but equal to 0 also, what is the value here? The value is 2 here. That is why we are having a graph of this particular type here, okay. It is a very simple example. Now here what are the points we should require to discuss about here? This thing already you had learnt in the first PUC. Here I am taking this hollow mark. Why it is hollow? Because when x equal to 0, okay, here strictly x is less than 0, not equal to 0. That is why the value for y is equal to 1 when x is less than 0, not equal to 0. That is why here the y value is not defined at x equal to 0 here. Now at x equal to 0 value, the y value will be 2 here. That is why I had made a darker mark here. Now we shall discuss about this particular thing. Now I am having a simple question, that is, can we draw this graph? Can we draw this graph without lifting this chalk piece or without lifting the pen or pencil here? Now we shall observe here. We have to observe graph moves like this. Okay, graph it is. Then we can observe that here at x equal to 0. Okay, at once when at x is equal to 0, we are having the function as 1 here, 2 here. Again the graph is like this. That means here this particular function we are lifting our pen here. That means it is not a continuous function. Now how we can define a continuous function? In general manner. Let us take any function, a function which is having no gaps or breaks. A function which is having no gaps. We should not have any gaps, breaks, cut. Then only we say it is an continuous function. So here it is an discontinuous. Discontinuous means what? It is, we are lifting our pen here. That's why we say it is not a continuous function. Here we can observe, what are the things we have to observe here is limits. According to limits, if you define by the limits, that is left hand limit, that is left hand limit, okay, left hand limit is equal to what we should have here, right hand limit, right hand limit. Okay dear friends, left hand limit should always be equal to what it is, right hand limit here. Now here that means about this thing what we are having here is limit as x tends to 0, not 0, x tends to 0 minus or negative. Negative means what it is, left hand limit. Now what is the value here? Less than 0, then negative value. What is the function value here? The function value. What is the function value here? Function value what it is? The value is 1 here. When x is less than 0, the value will be 1 here. Similarly, for limit as x tends to 0 plus, what is the plus here? Positive, that is the right hand limit. Now right hand limit means when x is greater than 0 here. When x is greater than 0, what is the function value? The function value is 2 here. Okay, the function value is f of x equal to 2. That means here both left hand limit and right hand limit exist, but it is not equal, That is what it is here, because it was discontinuous. That means clearly now we can define our continuous. Continuity means what here is, okay, always we should have here limit as x tends to a minus f of x, okay, or you can take for example 0 here, limit as x tends to a plus, okay, f of x equal to f of a. The function value should be exist here. Okay, that means here both left hand limit and right hand limit should exist, and its value should be equal to f of a, where a means what it is, here the function will be y equal to f of x. Okay, that means here y is equal to f of x, it is nothing but a subset of a real number here, and here at x is equal to a, x is equal to a, it is nothing but the domain of the function f of x here. That means here this is nothing but our definition of the continuous function, or in general I can write it as limit as x tends to a, f of x equal to f of a. Limit as x tends to a, okay, x tends to a, f of x equal to f of a. It should exist and it is unique value. Exist means what here? Exist means we should have certain value here, including 0. We should have certain value. It should not be infinity or 0 by 0. Indeterminate form we should not have. Then only we say that the limit exists and its value should be equal to f of a here. Okay dear friends, it was a very simple example related to our continuity. Now let us look onto the definition of it. What does the definition says here? Okay, definition. A function y equal to f of x, a function y equal to f of x is said to be a function y, a subset of real number, or a subset of real numbers or a real function is continuous at x equal to a, where a is nothing but here domain of this particular real number or real function here, such that continuous at x is equal to a if limit as x tends to a, f of x equal to f of a. This is our definition for your limits here. This is the particular definition for your limit. Here when I say it is a limit here extends to a f of x, that means here this particular thing should satisfy both left hand limit and the right hand limit. That is x tends to a negative, f of x should be equal to what it is, limit as x tends to a plus f of x, and that value is equal to f of a, the same thing as it is. Okay, dear friends, it was a very simple topic related to our definition or an introduction to our continuity, continuous function. Now let us start with the problems related to our this continuous function. Let us take very simple example related to our this particular topic, continuity. The first example is discuss the continuity of the function of f of x equal to phi x minus 1 at x equal to 0, comma, at x equal to minus 3, okay, and at x equal to 5. Let us discuss one by one slowly and clearly. Now since we know the definition of the continuity, what is the definition of continuity here? That is limit as x tends to a, f of x value should be equal to f of a here. Now first of all, at x equal to 0, at x equal to 0 we shall discuss. At x equal to 0, okay, when x equal to 0, that implies f of x at x equal to 0. What is the value for f of x at x equal to 0? If I substitute here, what we get here, which is equal to f of 0 value, okay, f of 0 means phi into 0, that is 0, minus 1, the value will be 0, that is minus 1. Okay, very simple. Now what value we had found out here? F of 0 we found out. In spite of x equal to a, we are having at x equal to a, isn't it? X tends to a. Now we shall find out this limit value, that is also limit as x tends to, okay, limit as x tends to a, but here the limit what it is, x tends to 0, not 0, very near to 0, the f of x value what we have here, limit as x tends to 0, what is the function here? Phi x minus 1, the value will be phi into 0 minus 1, the value will be minus 1. That means what we had shown here, we had shown that here limit as x tends to 0, okay, f of x means what it is, f of x means phi x minus 1, the value will be f of 0 here, the value will be 0, and its value what it is, its value is minus 1. So that is nothing but our simple and clear definition related to our continuous. So therefore what we say is, therefore f is continuous at x equal to 0. Now that is a very simple topic. At x equal to 0 it is continuous. Now let us move on with the next thing. Let us move on with the at x equal to minus 3. At x equal to minus 3 we shall discuss about its continuity. Okay, at x equal to minus 3, okay, fine. When x equal to minus 3, okay, the function f of x, or at x equal to minus 3 for f of x equal to phi x minus 1. Now let us examine its value, that is f of minus 3 which is equal to phi into minus 3 minus 1, which is equal to phi 3s are 15, minus 15 minus 1, the value will be minus 16 here. So therefore what we got here, minus 3 equal to minus 16 value. This is what f of 3 value, f of minus, that is f of a value. Now here, okay, now here next limit as x tends to what it is, at x tends to minus 3, the function f of x with the value is limit as x tends to minus 3, f of x value will be phi x minus 1, which is equal to phi into minus 3 minus 1, the value will be the value will be again 5 3 is a 15 minus 15 minus 1, the value will be minus 16. Again we can observe that here also again we can observe that therefore limit as x tends to minus 3 f of x equal to f of minus 3. So therefore what we say is the limit exists and it is equal to the f of 3 value. So hence here also therefore f is continuous. F is continuous function. The function f is continuous here. Now let us move on with the last thing. Let us move on with the last thing, that is x equal to 3 here. X equal to 5. At x equal to 5 value. Now at x equal to 5 what we will have? At x equal to 5. Okay, fine. Okay. At x equal to 5 for function f of x equal to 5x minus 1, that is f of 5 equal to 5 into 5 minus 1, that is 25 minus 1, the value will be 24. Similarly also limit as x tends to 5 f of x equal to limit as x tends to 5 f of x value, what is the function f of x value here? 5x minus 1. The function value is 5x minus 1. If I substitute x equal to 5 here, that is 5 into 5 minus 1, again the value will be 24. So therefore limit as x tends to 5 f of x equal to f of 5. Hence we say it is an continuous function. Therefore what we say is f is continuous. Hence we say that f of x is continuous function. It is a very simple topic. Okay, for your examination point of view it may be asked for 1 marks here. Okay, now let us move on with the second problem here. Again let us twist this question here. Discuss the continuity of the function f of x. Okay, let us take a different question now. Of f of x equal to, okay, of f of x equal to x and 5. F of x equal to x when x is greater than 1, greater than or equal to 1, when x is less than 1 here. Okay, when x is less than 1. This particular topic we shall see. Example, discuss the continuity of the function f of x at x equal to 1. Very simple problem it is. Very simple problem asked in your question paper. Now here we can observe that here function. So first of all we shall find out this f of a value. We shall find out this f of a. And whereas when it comes to the limit value, finding the limit value whether it exists or not, we have to find for both left hand limit, that is x negative, x tends to a negative and x tends to a positive. Both the values we require to find here. Let us observe here. Now what we get here? First of all at x equal to 0, at x equal to 1 we have. At x equal to 1, that implies f of x, what we have the value? F of x at x equal to 1. At x equal to 1, what is the function value here? At x equal to 1, the function value will be x itself. Therefore f of 1 value will be here 1 only. F of 1 value will be 1 only. This is the first thing. Next, now let us move on with the limit here, that is left hand limit, as well as we shall move on to the right hand limit, because we are having the function here. Now for limit as x tends to 1 minus, okay, the f of x here, f of x. Now negative, x tends to 1 negative. Negative means what it is? It is nothing but our left hand limit. Left hand limit is here. Left hand limit means here. So what is the limit here? X less than 1. It indicates the value for y equal to f of x when x is less than 1. So what is the function here? That is 5 here. Limit as x tends to 1 minus, the value is 5 itself. And that is our left hand limit. Now the right hand limit. The right hand limit, that is limit as x tends to 1 plus f of x. The function value when x is greater than 1. When the function value, when it is greater than 1, the value will be x here. So what we get here, that is limit as x tends. Okay, now let us move on to this problem, that is positive. So here limit as x tends to 1 positive, that is our right hand limit. Right hand limit, the function value will be x here, x, the value will be 1 here. Now we have to observe here, what we require to observe here is, here our left hand limit, that is x tends to 1 minus f of x, is not equal to limit as x tends to 1 plus, okay, f of x. So limit, it exists, of course the value, both left hand limit exists, right hand limit exists, but both are not equal, okay, both are not equal, as well as the value, of course the value is equal to 1, but here it does not equal to. So therefore what we say is, so here to say that the function is continuous, both the limits should exist, that is left hand limit should exist, right hand limit should exist, and we should have a value here, that is f of a equal to value we should have, and here both the values should be equal, that is left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit, then only we say that the limit exists and it is continuous. So therefore here f of x defined by is not continuous, continuous at x equal to 1. That is your required result. Okay dear friends, that is enough for this particular class. In the next session we shall start the problems related to our continuity.